What a move! What a sensational move there down the inside at Swing Ball. Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome to a go-kart race around the Monaco GP Circuit. Yeah, no one asked for this, no one ever asked for this, but we're here with this idea. I don't know why, like, I recently went go-karting with the Vlogche guys, and had a little team down. It got me kind of in the mood just to try go-kart out on some stupid circuits. Obviously, go-karts aren't meant to go on these kind of circuits, but that's the beauty of a game like Assetto Corsa. You can just chuck pretty much any car on any circuit, and we can have a good go. So I thought we'd slap on a full grid of 22 drivers, including myself, and we'd see what a 5-lap little sprint race around the Monaco GP circuit can be. But before we do that, I'm just gonna do a hot lap around Monaco, get a feel for the car, see what we're working with, because obviously compared to what we last did on the Assetto Corsa, which was the F1 car around Zandvoort, this is going to be a very different experience, I feel. So let's see. I mean, we're going down the pit lane pretty quickly, but obviously it's the pit lane, you go pretty slow anyway. But here we go, then let's delve on to the circuit. Right, turn 1, usually barrel in, hard brake, but here, I don't know, like, can we go in 4th gear, 3rd gear? I think maybe 4th gear. I could have gone full throttle there. And then up the hill, I imagine this is going to be waiting quite a fair bit because the power, we're just screaming out. We're getting up to 80 miles per hour nearly there. Pretty okay, not got quite 6th gear, but we're going to stay in 5th gear. There's no sort of, well, there's a lot of fiddle with the steering, I must say. Like, you can do a lot with the steering wheel, not go really anywhere. That was pretty decent, though, but now in towards Mirabeau, going to brake a little bit. 3rd gear, get the nose turned in, it responds quite well, actually. Hairpin, probably the best corner this car will have. 1st gear, 2nd gear, spin it around, that's a little bit nice. Getting on the curb, I think, is helping us a little bit there. Spin the car. That's pretty nice, actually. This is pretty satisfying with those slower corners. And then you get to the huge, long straights, and you just look like an absolute donkey. And you feel like one because you're just waiting. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. Waiting. The good thing is, though, with the go-kart around Monaco, you have time to pick your lines, you know. You be really precise with it. You have about 5 days for every apex to find that tune, you know, speed and cornering line that will see you get the best time here. I mean, look at that. That was sensational there. And then we go through Soonpol, full pelt. I mean, the Williams car can't even do that, so absolutely impressive. Then we touch the wall, get a bit crossed up over the curb, hop over it. I'm pretty sure Go-Kart couldn't clear that curb in real life there, because that's a monumental curb anyway, let alone for a Go-Kart. With an F1 car, you can't even clear that properly. As we go through now, oh, lovely apex that was, and we come through. I don't know what time it is, because obviously it's an unofficial lap time there, but I think it was around 2 minutes there. That's been a sensational lap around the Monaco GP. 2:26. I think you'll agree that is a spectacle, a real spectacle. But you know what's going to be a bit bigger spectacle is taking 22 karts around this circuit. Let's head into a race now. We know what we're dealing with. I think we're going to go full send and have some fun here, I think, from the back of the grid. Try and aim for that P1. Here we are then, at the back of the grid. Look how tiny we are compared to the grid slot. We go to 6 red lights to the Monaco GP Go-Kart Extravaganza Invitational of the year. And we're off. And now, look at that spectacle up ahead of us there. So many little go-karts going towards turn 1. I've had an absolutely horrendous start there, but it's probably best because I can pick my line here. Thread this through like this. Come on. Oh, I missed the apex there. Nearly hit the wall. But we go through now, and we're going to cut through some of these guys, of course, as usual. Their Assetto Corsa AI a little bit slow through the first few turns, but then they'll speed up, I'm sure. We're up into P16 then. Good progress now. Let's try and get it to the inside, maybe. Let's keep on going with the acceleration. A little bit of understeer kicks in. The downforce isn't there, but we made it stick into P15. Harsh turn here, going to switch it from left to right. It's a slow-mo switchback, you know. It's not that impressive because there's so much space to work with here, but it's a switchback nonetheless. But oh, he's pinched me into the apex there. We're 2 wide now into the hairpin. This can only happen at go-karts. 3 wide. This guy's had an absolute mare. That guy was one of your mates who hits the wall and has to red flag the session when you go for indoor go-karting, at least in my experience. And oh, there's been an absolute mare on the left-hand side. I think that was Niren doing a go-kart there on the left-hand side. Right, we're going to keep going. P10 here. Catch up to Bert. What an absolute travesty of a name there. As we now go on the right, full flat out. Overtaking up into P8. This is... Our kart is going marvellously, but his yellow flag's up ahead. Let's slow this down. Oh, there's carnage up ahead. 3 men have hit 3 different walls. And if this was real life, that wouldn't end well. That wouldn't. I think hitting a barrier like this in a go-kart would not end well. But we're going to skip over that. It's a set of course. It's a game. That's the beauty of it. Right up into P8. Pretty good start, I would say, lap 1. But you can see the top runners now are quite some way away. And what a move! What a sensational move there down the inside at Swing Bull. All yellow flags. Who's crashed it this time? Oh, he's done a Schumacher. He's done a Schumacher into the wall on the left. Can we go? Right. He just went straight into the wall. Did you not know what an apex is, man? There's turning in early for an apex, and then there's doing what he just did. Right, turn 1, chuck it in, 4th gear. Oh, lovely line. Get the slipstream. There's probably not much slipstream in the go-kart, if any. But we're now up the hill, judding forward, back and forth. At this point, if this was real life, I'm pretty sure anyone in a go-kart at Monaco going up the hill would just kind of rock back and forth in their seat, trying to will the cart forward a bit more as we now hit a wall of understeer. Don't touch the wall. I feel like these cars won't react well. Everything I've seen so far tells me hitting the wall does not make the cart react well. The physics can't cope with it, and they just question what on earth we're doing here. I'm questioning what on earth we're doing here. I mean, it's the 3rd lap I've done around here, and it's still pretty stupid to me that we're in a go-kart around here. Although, to be fair, the feeling of things, like in this view especially, with this kind of, I don't know, sort of like, it's cockpit, but also like, you know, sort of like a T-cam for a go-kart, it still feels quite natural. Like, I'm going round, it feels so slow, don't get me wrong, but it feels still quite natural, like, you know, because you've done this track so many times in F1, with F1 cars, the viewpoint's still the same. You're still trying to make the same, you know, sort of lines, racing lines. I guess if this go-kart had a bit more power steering sort of physics to it, you would maybe take different lines, attack the track a little bit differently potentially, but at the same time, would power steering sliding in a go-kart work on a real track? I doubt it, because the track's so large. You're just going at full pelt the entire time, really, and just trying to slow it down somewhat and carry the momentum through. Whereas obviously in an actual go-kart track, it's, you know, worth trying to, you know, power slide it a bit and use the power steering. But right, we've hit a bit of a dead period right now. I can't lie. I'm trying to catch up to. Oh, no, reverse. No, we've had a mare. Oh, we've slowed everyone down. We had a mare there. I didn't realise that guy was actually racing and he was stuck there. And now I'm pretty sure the guy on my right-hand side just hit the wall once again. I was going to say, we're not catching up to cars. We need to catch up to 1. And we got Schumacher, basically. I think that might have been the same guy. Was that the same guy from lap number 2, from 1? That might have been. Could have been. Oh, hold it. That was, call me Ken Block. And now we go up the hill. Absolutely amazing biblical scenes here, ladies and gents. It looks so interesting. Oh, look at that turning. Here we go. Feed the power. Gear 2. No. Hit a wall of understeer. Then we find some grip. Down. First gear. Turn it in. A lot of understeer. Even a go-kart. That corner is horrendous and understeery. But use the curve. I like that. That's my favourite corner so far at Monaco. That right-hander. Get on the curb. The car just slides a little bit there. Kind of ride the rear end. Lovely stuff. I think... oh, no. Okay, no. Oh, keep it going. Good save, lad. Good save. I was going to say, I think P2 and P1 have checked out of this race. I can't lie. So now my goal is to get back to P3. Again, like I said, the walls, they're very, let's say, ping-pongy, I would say, these karts. And now I feel like the tyres have gone a little bit there with the temps, so I'm finding it difficult to catch back up to P3. But come on, let's get the podium at least. I can't mess this up now. I bottled that. Need to get back to the podium. Yellow flag. Oh, yellow flags, though. Is that for someone behind us? I think it might be someone behind us, but we're going to feed this in. Oh, lovely corner there. Gained a lot of time. Right. Do the infamous Raskas dive in a go-kart. Oh, it's not worked. It's not worked. I'm sorry, lad. I can't look behind me. I'm sorry, lad. I'm so sorry. I tried the Raskas dive. Didn't work out. Well, I mean, it sort of did until we just hit a wall of understeer. Right, lap number 4. Feels like we've been going on for an absolute age, and that's because we have. Gonna go no hands for this one. I mean, you can't tell I'm going no hands, but I am going no hands here. In a straight line. Look at that. I don't even need to have my hands on the steering wheel till then. Oh, That is, I wonder what the residents are thinking at this point, you know? You've got your Prince of Monaco and the Princess or whatever, and you've got all these bougie, rich residents of Monaco, including, you know, the likes of Hamilton and whatnot. You know, what if they looked out their window and saw a go-kart race going on? I mean, to be fair, if Hamilton saw that, I guess the drivers would love to take part in it. But what are the residents thinking? What are the marshals? The marshals must be thinking, this is the biggest piss take in the world. You're paying me to marshal a go-kart race around here. They're going at, like, a fifth of the speed we usually marshal around here for F1 and F2 and F3 and whatnot. To be fair, look at the mini-map. P4 is giving me an honest drive here. He's keeping me very honest. If I make a mistake, if I make another collision with the wall, I am actually done so. I won't get the podium, so we need to concentrate here. Oh my... Are you serious? I actually did that. The second I said it, it happened. Leaders on the last lap. That's a little bit worrying. He's so far away. And now P4 is right up my chuff. No, that's not been a good turn. That's not a good turn. Big break. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Got the nose turned in eventually. That's a bigger bump than it should be. I guess you'd feel the bumps a lot more as well, actually. I'm surprised we've not flown off. Maybe the tracks hasn't been modelled as exaggerated maybe as the Cody's games for the bump as we go towards Mirabeau. That bump that usually the F1 drivers avoid. They avoid that, you know, to try and, obviously, because it's a bump, it's going to kind of jump the car a little bit there. But in a go-kart, surely that you just jump into the air, pretty much, because you're so small compared to it. Just going to go straight on. Where's this button? No. Okay, no, we rode that pretty well, actually. I don't think it's as exaggerated as it is in some other models of Monaco in other games. Slow down. No. Oh, he's got me. No. He's got me on the last lap with side by side for P3. This has become a ding-dong battle. Look at this. Sorry, mate. No. Get the power down. Oh, I didn't expect that. I did not expect him to actually attack me on the last lap and go for it. But yeah, fair play. But we're going to keep it, Sonny Jim. We're going to keep it. Slow it down. Easy. Lovely. What a beautiful line that was. Look how much time we've gained on him. Look at the mini-map there. We've absolutely dropped him. We've embarrassed him. And now, only a few more corners to go. Through swimming pool. Watch it. Tyres are gone. I've cut the corner. Don't worry about it. Through Raskas. 2 corners to go. Nice and easy, lad. There we go. Last corner. Bit of a jump. Beautiful apex there, and we're going to come home for the podium at the first ever Monaco GP go-kart race that no one asked for. But there we go. I don't know what this video was. Like I said, that was just some silly fun, to be fair. If you guys enjoyed it, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know what other tracks we should try, maybe in a go-kart, or what other combination of stupidity you want to see, maybe an F1 car at a certain circuit. Let me know, guys, if you've seen a track mod out there that you think I should try with an F1 car, or vice versa, something else. Let me know. I'd love to do more of these kind of silly one-off videos on a set of course or other games. So let me know. If you're new around here, subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content, though. I've been aarava. Home for today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.